The Los Angeles Lakers and D'Angelo Russell may be inextricably linked this offseason. Even if both sides are ready to part ways, they may still need each other to reach their next destination. Russell has an $18.7 million player option for the 2024-25 season, which early intel suggests he'll decline to seek a more significant multi-year deal. The Lakers could try to retain Russell or let him walk outright, but will he find a sufficient suitor when very few teams project to have sizable cap room this summer? Can LA find a viable and legal sign-and-trade partner for Russell? Will he opt into his final year, perhaps in conjunction with a trade to a team more willing to pay him long-term? Could a coaching change lead to a better result if the Lakers functionally return the same roster as this season's 47-win team that fell in the first round to the Denver Nuggets? The actual answer may not be apparent until closer to the NBA draft, June 26 and 27. The following is a list of possible pathways for Russell and the Lakers. Russell could opt out to join a team without the necessary cap room, but that would require negotiating a sign and trade with the Lakers. Multiple sources say that before trading for Dennis Schroeder, the Brooklyn Nets were in talks with the Lakers for Russell, with LA getting Dejounte Murray from the Atlanta Hawks. That negotiation died between the Lakers and Hawks, but the Nets still need a starting caliber guard. Russell could be traded to Brooklyn for a starting salary of up to $20.6 million, roughly $89 million over 3 or 4 years, via the Nets' Dinwiddie trade exception, with perhaps the Lakers getting young center Day'Ron Sharpe and a $16.6 million trade exception. That's just one of many possibilities with the Nets, but that all hinges on Brooklyn chasing Russell, both sides agreeing to salary terms, and the Lakers and Nets, or even a third team, finding a viable trade. The Lakers would be hard capped at the second apron by sending out via sign and trade, and the Nets at the first. Los Angeles would be in the same financial position financially had Russell opted out, though would need to account for any players joining via trade, like Sharpe. The Nets may not be the only sign and trade possibility, but several NBA sources struggled to find additional suggestions. If the Lakers don't want Russell long-term, arguably the best path for the team is if he opts in for a trade. That can be negotiated around the draft, and Russell would be best served landing with a team willing to reinvest in him in long-term. He's not extension eligible in his current contract. For instance, if the Cleveland Cavaliers decided to trade one of Donovan Mitchell or Darius Garland, the Lakers could build a trade around multiple players like, some but not all, Rui Hachimura, Austin Reeves, Jared Vanderbilt, Jalen Hood-Schifino, Gabe Vincent, and Slash or Russell. LA has multiple first-round picks it can offer, including no 17 in the draft after it's selected, and its 2029 and 2031 selections. The Lakers intend to keep Reeves, but Russell's $18.7 million makes a big deal easier to accomplish as the team's third highest salary behind Anthony Davis and James. Note that the Lakers cannot take back more salary than they send out without triggering a first-apron hard cap. Any aggregation like Russell and Hachimura triggers a second-apron hard cap. The Lakers have previously kicked the tires on both Atlanta points guards, Trae Young and Murray, and may look to find a third star. Russell opting in could make that easier to accomplish. Some of the blame for the season's quick end fell on former head coach Darvin Ham. The Lakers' front office could decide the roster that got to the Western Conference Finals in 2023 may be good enough for 2024-25 with the right head coach and some minor tweaks. If Russell leaves outright, the free agent market has little to offer at guard. The Lakers could be looking at retaining Dinwiddie and possibly adding Chris Paul should the Golden State Warriors cut his non-guaranteed salary for tax purposes. It's not a perfect marriage, but it may be one of convenience. Last year, Russell
he makes a lot of his threes even with somebody right on him, simply because he got into his shooting motion faster than they got their hand on. D'Lo is making 39% of his pull-up threes, ranking 7th amongst the 30.
Almost $13 million non-taxpayer mid-level. If so, the Lakers would have all the leverage, and while he might get more to stay, it may be for even less than his declined option. Since Los Angeles is unlikely to offer a long-term deal, Russell should avoid this path. It's not ideal for the Lakers, though they can look to trade him after December 15.